Hey guys, welcome back to FedEx Gaming's Redstone tutorials. Please leave a like on the video, I'd really appreciate it. Also on my channel, and today I'm going to show you guys how to build my hipster door. Now, hipster door means that all the redstone is underneath the floor and none of it is above the floor. So let's see what this thing does. I'll click this lever and my door will open. And as you can see with the glass and everything, you cannot see any redstone whatsoever because it's all the way underground. And of course, this build is very much expandable as well. So as you can see, it expands all the way down. And then there's another thing with this build. With my hipster door on the Xbox, it works in every single direction. So you don't have to worry about the whole east-west only way. You can also build it south, and you can also build it north on mine. So let's start building this thing right away, guys. It's actually fairly simple. It seems like it's pretty big, but it's not that bad. Alright guys, so for this build, we're going to need at least a 5 by 13 spacing, and we're also going to have to dig down at least 4, but we're also going to have to dig down at least 6 in only one area. It's not that big of an area, that's why I did not put it on here. So for this build, now this is the least amount of stuff you're going to need. If you're going to extend it out, you're going to need more, but this is for the least amount. You're going to need at least 27 repeaters, a handful of dust. I always say a handful because, you know, everyone has a handful of dust somewhere. 6 torches. Now this is all you're going to need. You're not going to need more than this. 9 sticky pistons. This is the least amount you're going to need. Of course, you're going to need a lot more if you extend it. A lever just so I can turn it on and off during the input. I'll show you where the input is so you can put a button if you want. A block of choice. This is the block you'll be able to see. And I just have 2 blocks to distinguish the opening and closing circuits. So on our 5 by 13, what we're going to do is come to the bottom left hand side. Let's get rid of this because it's in the way. And we're going to count up 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to delete down 1 block. And we're going to put a piston here. Delete 1 block over, put another piston, and we're going to put 2 more on top of that. So we have 2 triple pistons right next to each other. Then what we're going to do is come out 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4 actually. Come out 4 blocks. And then 1 more over, and we're going to put another set of pistons right there. Like that. And that's going to be our pistons for this build. And then of course, if we extend it out, it's going to go further. So we're going to start off back here. Right underneath these 2 pistons, we're going to put 2 green blocks. Well, not 2 green blocks. You can use whatever you want. But I'm going to be using green. And we're going to put 2 blocks right there. And then we're going to put 2 repeaters on top of them. Set them both to 3 ticks delay. So they're going to be going into this set of pistons. And remember, there is another set down here. Just remember that. Next, what we're going to do is come out 2 more blocks. Put redstone dust down on both of them. Then we're going to come out 4 repeaters right here. Set this one right here to 1 tick. This one right here to 2 ticks. This one right here to 3 ticks. And this one right here to 4 ticks. And then we're going to put 2 blocks behind them. And then we're going to go up 2 blocks above these. That's still on 4, okay. Above this and 2 more over into these pistons right here. And we're going to put 2 repeaters going into these 2 set to 1 tick delay with redstone dust behind all of them. So it looks something like that. Now remember that those are the right ones. If they're not even 1 tick off, it will ruin everything. So make sure those ticks are all right. Next, what we are going to do is come out down 1 block right here and put dust on top of it. Up a block, put dust on top of that. Then what we're going to do is come out 1 block, up a block, delete this bottom one, it's not needed. So it looks something like that. And then over 2, and then up 1 again and delete this block, it's not needed. And then down 1. So it looks like that. Kind of looks like an M shape. And then what we're going to do right here is we're going to put 3 repeaters. So 1 on 1 tick, 1 on 1 tick, and 1 on 1 tick. So 3 repeaters all set to 1 tick like that. And then we're going to put dust at the end of this block right here. Next, what we're going to do is come up another block, come down 1, put another repeater, set it to 1 tick delay. Up another block in front of that, down 1, put dust here, and delete this block down here. This one has to be deleted. Then we're going to come a block over and up. Block down, and where the dust goes into this block, we're going to put another repeater coming out of it set to 1 tick delay. So it looks like this. So it goes 1 tick block, 1 tick, 1 tick block, redstone dust block, 1 tick, redstone dust, kind of like that. Just a big line all the way down. And then we're going to turn it, put a repeater going this way. Make sure you put it this way. And then put a block up in front of that repeater with dust underneath it and a torch on top. And then coming from the torch, what we're going to do is come out 3. So 1, 2, and 3, and then up 1 like that. And we can delete that bottom one. So 1, 2, and up 1 like that. We're going to put dust coming out of the torch and 2 repeaters going into the block set to 1 tick delay. And then we're going to put 2 repeaters here. The pistons will go up, but they'll turn off right away. So up and up. And then we're going to put 2 blocks of choice like that. And then 2 right next to them again. And 2 right in front of these pistons right here. And this should be our whole opening circuit, our whole closing circuit. So if I put a block right on top of this part right here, of any of this dust right here, which is our input, and I put a lever here, this should be our closing circuit. So if I flip this down, as you can see, it closes. So the blocks go up. Now we have to make the opening circuit, which is the hardest part. So to make the opening circuit, let's just close this for now. Don't worry if it stays up like that. It'll fix itself once we get the closing circuit in. So for the closing circuit, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna use orange wool. We're gonna come back to the beginning, and we're gonna go up a block, put dust on top of it, put a torch on the side of the block, put a block down in front of the torch with a repeater on it set to 2 ticks delay. The repeater will come on because of the torch. Then we're gonna go a block in front of the 2-tick delay, and we're gonna put dust underneath the block. The dust should come on. And we're gonna put a repeater coming out of the dust set to 3 ticks, put a block in front of the 3-tick delay, and put a torch on the back of this block that has the 2-tick delay going in. The torch should go off. Put dust up on top of the block, and then a torch on top of the block. Well, not on top of it, on the side of it, the torch will go off. Then we're gonna put a 3-tick delay repeater coming out of the torch, put a block up in front of the 3-tick with dust on top of it. Then we're going to put a 1-tick repeater right here coming out of the block with the dust on it. Then we're going to put a 1-tick going into that green block right there, and then we're going to put a block here. You will not be able to see this repeater anymore, so make sure you put that in there, and then see it closes it up. So those are both on 1-tick. Remember, that's on 1-tick. And then we're going to come back around to this side, and where that 1-tick delay repeater is going into the block right here, we have the dust already here. So right next to this piece of dust, you just want to come up one more block, and then we're going to put 3 repeaters right here. So 3 repeaters right here, with a block right behind the 3rd one because of the dust. This dust will activate, so make sure you put it in the right spot. And set these 2 to 4 ticks and this one to 2. And then put dust right here. Now we're going to swing back over here because we don't need to be over here anymore. Now where we have this 3-tick delay repeater going into this dust, we're going to have dust come down to the side like this. These 2 aren't supposed to be connecting, but they'll unconnect once we get back to it. And then coming off this block, we're going to delete down 1. Put a repeater on 4 ticks delay, delete down 1 again, put dust here, delete down 2, put a repeater on 3 ticks delay, put a block up on top of this 3-tick, you won't be able to see it, and we're gonna come down 2 right here, now you'll be able to see it again, and put dust in front of it, and put a torch on this block right here. That dust will stay activated the whole entire time. Now what I like to do is I like to just delete down and put a block right here, delete down 2 again, and put a torch on the end of this block. The torch will go off, that's our 2nd monostable circuit. And then we're going to put a block right on top of this torch. And then we're going to put 3 dust going like this. And a repeater going into this block, set it to 1-tick delay. This repeater is going into this block right here. You can kind of see it because it's all redstone crazy over here. Okay, now we got that done. We're going to come back all the way over here. And like right here where we have these 2 dust connected. Like I said, they won't be connected anymore because I'm going to put a repeater here. And a repeater here. Set them both to 4 ticks delay. Put a block in front of it. A block on top of the 4-tick delay, put dust going up these 2, come out 2 more blocks, so 1, 2, and as you can see, they cut off here. And we're going to put 2 repeaters coming out of this dust at the 4 ticks, put a block in front of the 4-tick, a block to the side, put a repeater coming out of this block, set to 1-tick delay, with a block in front of it. It will activate this dust down here. And then coming out of this side, we're going to bring a line all the way down, and then up 1 right here, and down 1. So it looks something like that. And then we're going to put another block right here just so the dust doesn't connect to here. So put a block right above this on dust. And then we're just going to bring the dust all the way down to right here. And we're going to put a repeater here, set it to 4 ticks delay. Put dust underneath the block that it's going into so it'll hit this block and activate this dust. And then put a repeater coming out of the block with the dust on it on 1-tick delay. And put dust in front of that. Now we don't want any of this connecting, so we're going to put a block right above it like that. So make sure none of that is connecting. And then we're going to come back all the way over here. And then right off this backhand side with this dust right here that the 4 ticks go into, we're going to come over 1 more block and put a repeater here, set it to 2 ticks delay, and we should be done. That should be everything. That should be the whole closing sequence. So here is it closing. And now here is it opening. And there you guys go. That's how you build it. Now I'm going to show you guys how to extend it out. It's super easy to extend out. All you have to do is bring down this side right here. Let's just bring it out to 3 more. Just bring that out. Bring this side out. Bring this side out. Bring these 2 out. and this one out. And now all you have to do is pretty much do the same exact thing. These repeaters right here are on 3 ticks. These repeaters right here are on 1 tick. Put dust on them. This is just dust down here. Dust here. 3 repeaters on 1 tick. Torches here. Normal block. And then we're gonna have to add our extra pistons in. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Put them here as well. 1, 2, 3. Normal block, normal block, normal block. Block, block, block. And that's it. That's how you extend it. That easy. So as you can see, up and down. And everything right here, all this dust right here is the input pretty much. I would choose the one though right here or here as the one. If you want to put a button in, I would pretty much go right here for your input. I'd put it there. So like if you want to bring a button all the way out here or something, or an extra lever, I don't know what you guys are doing, but that's your input block pretty much. As you can see, it goes up and it goes down. So there you guys go. That's how you build my hipster door. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like and subscribe to stay tuned with my newest videos. All right, guys, peace.